Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson.
My name is Zachary Simpkins.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we are back again. This time we are debuting our Rainbow Six Siege team for the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus. It has been a while since we've been able to stream some Siege. We had our Siege team compete last fall, but unfortunately we're not able to compete in the spring semester, so we got a great roster here. They're very excited, been working very hard for the past month or so. Actually, they've been working during the summer too. So we're finally going to see them in action. I'm stoked about this.
I've seen them on that Rainbow Six Siege grind. They've been labbing in custom games. They've been playing ranked together. These guys have built a team together around each other. So we're going to see some awesome Rainbow Six Siege play today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now we're just waiting for things to get set up. So with the NACE competitions, usually what happens is they're talking over the sides, the map picks, the bans, and definitely have to give kudos to our head coach, Derek Gaines, because right now we have two matches going on at the same time. So he's dealing with two different lobbies to deal with map picks and bans. So may the odds be ever in your favor, Derek, as you're doing that while we're streaming here.
Yep, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is playing at the moment. Yeah. We're going to see two freshmen, I believe, going to be going up on the starting roster for that game. Yeah. We're going to have Christopher and Ben going to be playing in that game.
Unfortunately, we will not be able to stream that because we are streaming Rainbow Six Siege. We have been streaming quite a few Smash matches, so unfortunately we won't be able to stream. But we will try to keep you updated with how the games are going, so that way you guys can at least know how they're doing against Grand Valley State University, and that's a 4v4 crew battles. But let's talk about some Siege. So first of all, let's go over the roster for our Rainbow Six Siege team. So playing tonight, we have our captain, senior Aaron Crum Spoon playing. We have freshman Brody Garber, Bo Higgins playing. We have freshman Evan Pearl, Evangelos playing. We have senior Dylan Poles, Rez playing. And we have freshman Spencer Showwater, Static playing. And of course, we have our coaches, head coach Derek Games, Games Grum. And we have our Rainbow Six coaches, Matt Argerbright Strato and Colin Stratford Knight. They've been huge assets for our program. They've been going over all sorts of different strats. So I cannot emphasize how excited I am to see how this goes, even though I know very little about this game.
Well, something interesting to see is that we have 3 freshmen on the starting roster. That's something you usually don't see in varsity sports, but in esports, anyone can be as good as the top dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it may seem like it's a rebuilding roster, but these are exceptional players, and the leadership from Spoon and Rez has been phenomenal to help guide our incoming freshmen. So I think we're going to see some really great things. Let's go over a couple announcements while we are waiting for everything to be set up. So first of all, I do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They've provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. The equipment is great. You might get a chance to see some HyperX headsets during the matches. We're using their QuadX mic in our streaming room. So if you want to check out HyperX and the peripherals they have available, go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. Also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. They are trying to do their game nights every Tuesday at their restaurant in Front Street, Marietta. So you can go over there and play on they have a couple Nintendo Switches. You can play some Super Smash Brothers or some Mario Kart. I think they have Mario Party as well. But especially on Tuesdays, we have our Overwatch team that plays on Tuesdays, including their 3-0 win earlier against Wisconsin River Falls. So you can check that out, except next Tuesday because that's a bye week.
So. Next Tuesday is a bye week, but the following Tuesday, you can watch Overwatch catch themselves another W.
Okay. I love the confidence. And I want to see that W. So the following Tuesday, please be sure to go to Over the Moon Pizza and cheer on our Overwatch team. Speaking of going to restaurants and food, we have some fundraisers going on right now. So on Monday, October 2nd, that is this Monday, if you were watching live on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, it might be October 2nd, depends on when I can process the video. But we are partnering with Wings Etc. in Marietta, where on Monday, October 2nd, during the entire operating hours, if you order from Wings Etc. and present them the flyer that you can download, you can also take a screenshot of it too, so you don't have to necessarily print it, but if you take a screenshot of the flyer, So you can go to the QR code or bit.ly/47OJBAX. 15% of your subtotal will go towards the Marietta College Esports program. So it doesn't include specific types of beverages. It doesn't include the taxes from it. So 15% of food and soft drinks goes straight to our location, and it's the Marietta, Ohio location only. So if you're in the area, you got to eat. So why not get some wings and support the esports program at no additional cost for you? It just costs you what you normally pay for wings or burgers or ribs or whatever you get at Wings, etc.
Yes, sir. It's going to be an awesome wing night.
Personally, I love their fries. I love their curly fries.
I'm going to have to take your word for it. I haven't been
there. You haven't been there? You are in for a treat. I love their curly fries. But, all right. We also have our virtual stadium sellout. So if you're not in the Marietta area and you can't get some wings here, but you can still help support our program. So we are involved with the virtual stadium sellout campaign that's going on between now and Monday, October 23rd. So if you go to givecampus.com/4JS65M, the QR code is on your screen. It's an opportunity to give to help support the esports program. You can purchase virtual tickets. It's $10 per ticket. To be honest, you don't get a whole lot from the ticket other than the satisfaction that you are giving to help support an athletic program, including esports. But just make sure you designate your gift towards esports. That way we do receive the benefit for it. I think right now there is someone that's doing a matching donation where for every donor he'll donate an additional $10 up to, I think, 2 or 3 more donors. So I think we're already over $200 raised specifically for esports. So thank you so much for your generosity. So if you want to be able to help out, just please be sure to go to givecampus.com/4JS65M for your support.
We have to beat the women's lacrosse team.
Yes,
we have to beat them because my friend keeps posting it on Snapchat that they're doing the same thing. And look, if we beat them, I get to rub it in her face. So we need to beat them.
Okay, you heard it. And there are some competitions for like the most donors, the most funds raised, the most clicks. So even if you can't donate, click on the link. Tell your friends to click on the link. That we can actually win some prizing if we get enough people to click on the link.
Yeah, well, my friend just posted the link right into the group chat and said, here, click on this link. It's not a virus. I clicked on it and knew exactly I have been swindled. So make sure, don't click on the lacrosse one. Click on the esports
Click on this one. This is the esports one. So, yeah, pass the link to everyone. I promise it's not a virus. It is to help support our program. But if we get the most clicks, we can get some money from that as well. But we do want to take a minute to thank all of our partners. So we've already gave shout outs to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza, but we also want to thank Buy Blue Light. They're going to be helping us get blue light glasses for our students. We want to thank Elgato for helping us be able to get some face cams and some streaming equipment. And Creditware has provided some athletic sleeves that our students absolutely love. Kovacs for providing the aim training software for our first-person shooter students. And MSI has also provided some streaming equipment. And we have some events going on later in the semester that may or may not involve some in-person prizing. That means there are some in-person events coming in the possible future.
That's exciting indeed.
Yes, more details to come at some point.
Awesome.
Of course, we are always looking for more students for our program. So even though it is September, we are still recruiting, especially for fall 2024. We have our varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. They've been doing very well, especially our Fortnite team that'll be playing on Saturday. They are number 3 in NACE, so technically number 3 in the country. And they've been doing phenomenally well, so we get a chance to see them in action this Saturday. But we do have our dedicated facility here on campus at the Gathering Place. Most of our titles do have dedicated coaches. We're always looking for more help for our students. We provide academic and wellness support for our students. We want to use esports to facilitate their success. And there are scholarships available for high school seniors and college transfers. So for more information, you can go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to all of our social media channels. It has links to the forums to sign up for tryouts for those scholarships. You can even set up a Discord call to speak with our head coach if you want to learn more about our program. Speaking of scholarships, that is right. High school seniors and college transfers can try out to receive a scholarship if they were to come to Marietta College and participate in the esports team. It is a 3-step process. Step number 1 is to fill out our recruitment inquiry form by going to bit.ly/mcrecruit. The QR code is on your screen. Step number 2 is to schedule that tryout. So bit.ly/MC Esport tryout. Yes, it's a separate link. It's just how we have to have it set up. Our next tryouts are on October 14th and 15th. Why 2 days? Well, October 14th is going to be our next in-person tryouts, where if you are coming to the admission open house, while you're here, you could try out for a scholarship, come check out our facility, and yeah, play some games, and we can say, hopefully, we'll give you some money.
Yeah.
October 15th is our online tryout. So if you're not going to be on campus on the 14th, you can try out on the 15th. Join our Discord server, which is step number 3, bit.ly/Pio Discord. The QR code is up on your screen for that too. But join our Discord server, and then we can try you out. We'll figure out a time that works for everyone and see how you play. And if things go well, I would love to say we can give you a scholarship if you were to come here to play esports.
Sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. And of course, thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your follows and subscriptions. We've seen quite a few follows just within the past couple of days. So thank you so much for that. Thank you all who have subscribed. It is another main way that we are trying to raise funds for our esports program. As a reminder, this month is September, which means first-time subscribers can subscribe at a discounted rate. I don't remember the exact amount. Like usually it's $4.99 to sub, but I think it's like a little over $3. I can't remember how much it is, but it is discounted. But if you're not in a position to pay, but you have Amazon Prime, there is this thing here called Prime Gaming, where if you connect your Amazon Prime account to your free Twitch account, that gives you Prime Gaming, which gives you all sorts of perks. Especially in Rainbow Six Siege, they provide like XP boosts. They provide skin packs. I've actually accumulated quite a few, even though I don't have the ops. I have the skin packs.
Just have the skins for them. Oh.
Yeah, I got the skins. I just need to get the ops for them. One of these days, apparently now there's now the Master Chief skin for Sledge.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to play Siege. I'm gonna have to buy that because it's Master Chief.
It's Master Chief in Rainbow Six Siege.
But that's not something you get with Twitch with Prime Game, unfortunately. But they do have other really cool skins you can get. But you also get a free sub that you can use on any channel every month. You can choose it every month. It lasts for 30 days. It's just after that you have to manually renew the sub. So you can choose to subscribe to any channel, possibly ours. So you might want to check, hey, if I have Prime Gaming, have I used my Prime Gaming sub yet? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. If you haven't, this is a good time to use it. And what do you get for subscribing? Well, you get all these lovely emotes that you can use. Now, we've also introduced some follower emotes. So just by following our channel, you do get a couple emotes for free. But if you want to get these emotes, you would need to subscribe to our channel. Now, the ones with our lovely faces are higher tier subs, but I mean, you could still express your joy or your sadness or your sorrow or poke fun at us or something. But yeah, by subscribing to our channel, you'll get access to those. All right.
I do love seeing the feels bad in chat. Whenever I think I hit a absolutely massive queen ult, and there was just a lot of feels bad in chat. After that one.
Was that just a misclick?
That was a mistiming. So what it was is that I thought they were going to drop from the high ground, and I counted like 3, 2, 1. I ulted. I was expecting them all to drop into my loving arms, and they
they weren't there.
They didn't drop in time. I'm just like, what do you? They're just standing there menacingly, like they didn't drop. So
you played chicken and lost.
Yep, I lost.
Okay,
I failed the vibe check.
It all worked out. After that, you guys were able to regroup and get the win.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're still waiting for...
These lobbies take forever to set up.
Yeah. Well, I know at least last year there was an issue that sometimes when creating the lobby and inviting people to the lobby, it wasn't quite working properly. It was kind of weird. Yeah, so like I don't see anyone in the lobby yet. I don't see any invites. So what we may do is just take a quick break here and see how things are going with the lobby, and then we'll come back to provide a status update. So yeah, so hang tight, everyone. We're going to take a quick break as we try to see how things are going with the lobby. But we'll be back in just a minute, and hopefully we'll be able to get this first game going. So don't go away. We'll be back hopefully in a minute. right, and welcome back. Thank you for everyone's patience. The team is in the lobby, so we should be starting up very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Zach and also Tyler Salnitro, who's going to help commentate. I'll be out back and forth to see how things are going. So you guys go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty. Just going to give a second for Salnitro to sit down in the chair, and we're going to get ready to cast some Rainbow Six Siege. Now, neither of us really play this game as our main game, of course. We play Valorant or Overwatch, which are completely different games than R6.
I haven't played Rainbow Six Siege since 2016.
See, at least in Valorant, it stays the same. One tap headshot always kills. Well, and
at least from
usually,
my Siege experiences.
Siege is always a one shot.
The score will be the same like you do with Valorant and the other titles, so you can use the one thing. You just put in the rounds.
Yep. Alrighty.
Typically, with my experience of Siege, I would get one tap through walls. So
usually, see, ooh, cool transition. There we go. That looks nice.
Looks as though we have a map picked. Is Oregon a map?
Yes.
Oregon is a map. Yes, it is.
Well, Oregon is definitely on the map.
I'm getting just an overload of stimulus looking at all this. So over here on our end, we can see all 5 players' screens. So we're going to be trying to switch between them all as we're casting, which is going to be interesting. We're sizing up their ranks at the moment on DP's screen. Also known, he's checking them all. We're going to see that they have a lot of big ranks over there on the fuel side. One of them ranging as Copper 5, which, as you know,
that's a big rank.
Definitely a big rank.
That's my rank.
It's bigger than my rank.
It is bigger than mine. That is true.
That probably is my rank.
Okay, so again, getting the lobby set up, probably discussing something of map bans.
I'm going to do one thing real quick. I just realized this is not... I made a mistake on here. It is not Varsity Plus. It is Varsity Premier.
Varsity Premier, which is
fancy.
They're in the bigger league,
which is basically just Varsity Plus Plus.
It's Premier. It's the top teams from around the country.
This
so they're
is
playing
the top
against the big
teams around the
leagues.
country. These guys are playing against really big schools.
Yes.
That's why they get that fancy fuel behind their name in Siege.
Don't think that's how it works, but okay.
It seems to no. I mean, Spoon put MC behind his name.
They all put MC behind Bo Higgins.
Exactly. So it's assuming that
Bo Higgins looks like they changed his name at the last second. And actually, no, he wants to change it, but he's Bo Higley, but we are going to call him Bo Higgins.
Bo Higgins.
Mr. Higgins.
Mr. Higgins indeed. And look at all the face cams of the player. They're getting ready, and they're getting just in the mood to win some Siege.
Yes, we'd like to see a big Siege win here tonight. Overwatch got their first win of the season on Tuesday, so we'd like to see Siege get their first win of the season tonight. Both of which are in their seasonal premiere games.
Yes, they are. Just talking about strategy at the moment. I assume is what the R6 team is doing as they're waiting to get Oregon. I believe Oregon is actually their number 1 map pick. Actually, if they have to choose a map, Oregon is the map that Rainbow Six Siege wants to pick.
Actually, Villa's their favorite, but it's no longer in the map pool.
Villa's no longer in the map pool.
Yeah, they were very disappointed to find out that Villa's no longer.
Let me tell you, last time I played Siege, the last map I could ever remember playing was House.
Clubhouse?
And this this was before House this was before House changed to whatever House is now.
House rework, yeah. So going on Oregon, I was watching them lab this a little bit right before they started to get into the lobby. They're practicing Oregon. So Oregon, they're going to be going for a second floor site hold first is usually what they go about on this map. Having a lot of good roamers to be able to solidify the map, just map pressure to be able to come out from multiple angles and stop the attack. So I think they're actually going to be on attack first here, so instead they're going to try to go and take the high ground. Spoon's Mama, let's go.
Yes, we love Spoon's Mama.
Spoon's Mama, thank you for showing up to the stream, and thank you for that subscription. Resolution is a bit blurry, they say?
We are using NDI, so people need to be aware that the way that we're be able to spectate, because as you can see in the lobby, that there is already a spectator, and Siege only allows us to do one spectator. So with NDI, we have to make some sacrifices to be able to view it. It might even be a little chopping here and there when the game starts, but this is the best way that we're going to be able to show the game. So there's not really a better way to handle it right now.
Yep, this is just what we have to do for progress, because Siege, Ubisoft, another indie company, I swear, these small indie companies making big games, I don't know, man, they just need more funding, you know?
Speaking of Ubisoft, the playtest just went out today for the PC playtest. It released today for X Defiant.
Ooh.
Another Ubisoft game, which is essentially a 5v5 shooter, much like Call of Duty. I particularly was really looking forward to it. Don't know, because they've had to put off production a lot recently to try and fix some bugs off the last beta that I played in. It was pretty buggy, so I'm assuming they're going to be fixing a lot of bugs, but hopefully they fix up those things and we get a good game. I'm looking forward to X Defiant. I like Ubisoft games. They tend to do the thing of releasing a very bad product and then updating it.
Yeah, let's not even begin to talk about The Division. Whenever The Division, a Ubisoft game, came out, it was absolutely terrible, but then they updated it and it was actually a playable game, which just isn't Ubisoft.
Speaking of The Division 2, apparently, I don't know if you've heard, but the company that is making the new Star Wars open world game has bought the rights to Division and will be making a third Division game.
That is awesome. So one of the amazing things that I love about association, again, for the resolution, we can't do anything about that, is because of this type of software we're doing. But moving on, so with The Division, one of the best things about it is that it almost perfectly recreates places that we know. The first one took place in Brooklyn, and it is almost a 1-to-1 scale of Brooklyn. If you're able to follow it along the street, you can see the street, you can see where it goes, and in the game you can follow it down the exact path. Same with The Division 2 and Washington, D.C. You can actually see everything is actually almost to a T of what it's supposed to be. Of course, the barrels on fire and cars exploding is actually up to par usually.
That happens in D.C. every now and then.
Happens, yeah, every now and then. So honestly, that's just a very rough Saturday, if I had to guess.
No, I play the betas of a lot of these games, like The Division and Tom Clancy's, like Splinter Cell, all that stuff. I typically play the betas. I end up wanting to get the full games, but I never end up getting them in the end.
We're going to try something to see if we can fix the resolution issue, which means you guys are just going to have to try your best here. Mm-hmm. We're going to kill that. And
trying to fix this resolution.
And then what I'm going to do is now we'll pull this up, that way you guys can still see, but you're only going to see one perspective, so you'll have to kind of hunt around.
Oh yeah, that does look really bad resolution, doesn't it? We're back at the Stone Age at 240p.
So let me see if I just need to get rid of this. It was worth a shot. Okay, we'll get rid of that. See if that fixes.
Okay. Can you clearly see all of Spoon's forehead, those that are watching?
It is very big.
Can you count the pores on his nose?
I don't know if that makes any
pores. I gotta get all the pores out of my nose.
TMI.
Okay, they said they're in, boys.
Here we go. Said it, not me.
On to Oregon.
All right. Oh wait, I think I played this map before, back when they did that.
These work still?
Yeah, it'll still work.
It's
just you're only gonna see one at a time.
Gotcha.
So you just kind of have to guess and hope you catch
not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same resolution.
Yeah, it didn't really make a difference, did it?
No. It is very laggy.
Can we just
pull the other one up?
Pull the other one up. I think.
Okay, we could talk about the bands.
So the bands at the moment that are going to be happening. The first band is Jackal. That is a very common band. So in Rainbow Six Siege, you have to have roamers. What does Jackal do? Stop roamers.
Hey, he tracks feet.
He tracks feet. If you can sniff out the feet, then you can just find the roamers. And we're going to see the Maverick band. So Maverick has a unique hard destruction where he's able to just destroy walls without having to use any explosives. And then the Warden ban.
I don't know much about this character, but I did hear when he released, he was pretty much played everywhere.
He was...
No, when he released, he was absolute dog. He was unplayable, the worst operator in the game.
I think they reworked him, so he's a lot better.
They didn't actually rework him, they just gave him a 1.5.
Mira ban coming out, not something I'm happy about. Mira, one of my favorite champs, she's one of the fewest champs in the game that has a Vector, one of my favorite guns.
Mira is always banned. That's the thing.
She just puts a hole in the wall, that's it.
So the reason why is because with Siege, information is the #1 killer. If they know where you are and you don't know where they are, you don't know where to put your crosshair.
Oh my god, Evan is playing Dokubi. Dokubi is my main. I'm sorry. Dokubi is my main.
Be out here. So talking about Dekebi is a really good operator here because we get to see again information as I was talking about.
Ring. Your phone is ringing.
Information is the #1 killer in Rainbow Six Siege. If they have information and you don't, you die.
I'm already hype. I hope you guys are hype. Evan is from what I've been hearing in practices, he's playing the support type of playstyle. I didn't know that Dokubi was a quote unquote support playstyle champion.
Her gun sucks.
I love her gun. I love I love the single shot M1 Garen variant.
So let's talk about the comps. You guys can't see the comp position at the moment because of the overlay. Actually, now you can, just that type of overlay. So we have Iana, Buck. This is a very aggressive comp, by the way. So we have Iana, Buck, Nomad, Dekebi, and Flores. And we're going to see Spoon on the Flores here. Going to be in that more support role, but with that gun, he is good to go aggressive. We're going to go on to the Iana POV.
Not really effective school boast that was over there.
Yeah. So Iana is going to be played by Spectre here. Or not Spectre, it's going to be played by Static here.
Looks like Spoon is just running around the map trying to pre-fire all these cameras to try and deny vision from the enemy team.
Again, vision and information #1. We're going to see maybe first contact being made.
We have lost sound.
We're going to go in. We have. So sound is going to be actually depicted on their end, not our end. So we can't really do much about that. I'll swap things and see if we can change that. Rez is in law. Okay. We're going to see that. We're actually going to see Static going to go down. Being first contact means he's the first one to go down. Kind of went in without his team actually able to drone for him. He's going to be able to go back to the Buck to get rezzed. We're going to see him getting covered by his teammates. He did get some valuable information, though, of where the enemies are at. Going to see him trying to scoot his way around. Now we're going to go on the Buck being played by Bo Higgins.
Oh, sound has returned, and as a gunfight seems to be playing out here, and sound is now gone.
Sound is gone again. It's okay. It's a Ubisoft game. This is normal. I hear a lot of gunshots. I think someone is dead. Not quite. Oh, that's going to be the first pick going on to Evangelos by Thorn.
Not the Dokubi.
Oryx is going to take down Buck, but that's going to be a refrag coming out from Rez. Rez is going to get the refrag, but now it is going to be a 3v4 at the moment. Oryx is seen, and that's going to be another pick from Rez. Rez is going absolutely nuclear this round, getting kills with Nomad, being able to use that gun to his advantage. Static is at 1 HP, trying to peek a shield to get information again. We're going to see Spoon is on site, but he goes down. He's going to go down to the TCSG, and he's going to go down while on site to the Kaid.
40 seconds remaining. Let's see what Rez is able to accomplish here. Oh. Ends up falling and dropping the fuse while he does that.
As soon as he get off of his POV, yeah. And now it is up to Spencer.
Bo Higgins in the 1v3 scenario.
Oh no, and Static is gonna go down.
Oh, it was I just read Bo Higgins.
Bo Higgins, it was Static, sadly.
The spectating things is throwing me off a little bit.
Spectating, I mean, it's a lot of information we're taking in here at the moment to try to just like wrap our brain around. There's 5 screens. It's like watching 5 TV shows at once.
I agree. This is a little
We have Grey's Anatomy here. We have Hunter x Hunter here. And we're trying to decipher between the subtitles over here and the actual language over here.
Well,
So
we missed out on talking about this attack comp. I can't really read I don't know the operator symbols very well, but Marietta.
So what we have here, Marietta is going to be running, just at the moment, they can swap it at any time due to how Rainbow Six Siege works now, but they're going to be running a Zofia, a Nomad, a Hibana, a Flores, and a Iana again.
Hibana, another champion. Operator that I know very well. She shoots out the little spinning thingy that
Fidget spinners, yeah.
Yes, that like burns into walls and lives a giant hole.
That's going to be their hard destruction right now. We can actually see swaps almost completely comp swap here. We're going to be seeing a Glass. Whoa. Wait a minute. Bo Higgins is locking the Glass.
Interesting.
So we see a Glass, a Glass, a Blitz, a Lion, a Nomad, and a Nook.
Blitz is another champion I think I would typically play on when I played the attack side here that has the Blitz, or which is
the Blitz is going to be the shield operator on Bo, which is going to be played.
Yeah, she's able to flash through her shield, right?
He is able to flash through his shield.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, they're actually going to be going right on the site. We're going to be seeing Rez going in there, being the first contact.
Diffuser is active.
And they're going to get the diffuser down so quickly. And Bo Higgins with a pick. We're going to see Rez is going to go down after a C4 lands right on him. But now we're going to go on to Bo Higgins with a second kill on that Glass. And they above that pick. And now was a Spoon with another, an MC Evangelos as well. Now Bo Higgins is going to smoke out the entire site as we see a freeze frame of how awesome his skill is at the moment. We're going to see a Lion EDD going off to try to flush out this opponent. Trying to get the comms where they are. That was a very fast push. Spoon is going to go down outside. They know where he is. We're going to see the Nook playing very slowly here just to make sure they can't get down. And that's going to be one go down. That's going to be the round one with the bomb being able to go off as both of Marietta's players that were still left alive are going to be able to hold it down, which is really
tied. If I correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think it's like NC is just first to 6 ends up winning.
I believe it's around first to 5 or first to 6.
It's 5 or 6. I can't remember.
So I just want to mention something a little bit weird that's going to like rack your brain. So Rez here. Look at something that's kind of weird. So Rez plays with his teammates on red and his enemies on blue. So with that, what he said, I asked him before the match, he said that whenever that it is red, the team that is red usually wins because it is more aggressive. The team that is blue is more defensive. That's his reasoning behind this coloration pick. It's just something that's a little bit weird. And now we're going to go over to Spoon, who has his attackers orange, which is the original way to have it.
Marietta is attacking, or are they defending this round?
They are attacking this round. They attack for 3 rounds and defend for 3 rounds. So now we're going to see their...
Oh, I thought it was just back... I thought it used to go back and forth.
No, back and forth isn't quick play.
Oh, okay. That's kind of all I ever used to play.
So the composition is going to be an Iana, Zofia, Nomad, Flores, and Hibana. We saw this one before whenever they were trying to take... I believe it was first floor kitchen is where they were going to be trying to take from. Again, we're going to see Spoon on that Flores. He's kind of comfortable on this. Going to be able to use his utility to the best it can. As long as you're destroying one piece of utility with a Flores drone, you've done good work as Flores. We're going to be seeing Static here, again, trying to be first contact, taking Hall as he did last round. Going to be pre-firing, trying not to get sat down like he did before.
Spot on the camera, so Fanshawe knows that they are... And Marietta is looking to try an entry here.
Let's see. The drone is going to go down from NC Evangelos, and there's going to be Static just holding in showers. Taking a bath. You play R6 for a while, and it seems that you just need to do that. Now, going in with Rez. I like when we have sound on Rez, but no one else.
Yeah, I don't know what's really going on. This is our first Siege match of the semester, so obviously we've got a lot of kinks.
Bo Higgins took so much damage there.
What was that, Nitro cell?
No, Bo Higgins was just peeking and got his leg shot off.
Oh, interesting. But like I said, yeah, we have a lot of kinks we got to work out with this Siege stream, which hopefully we can...
Actually going to be a basement hold. I didn't even notice that real quick. And then you see that MC Evangelos is going to actually be able to shoot the wall down. He's going to get peeked at him and seen there. Now he gets impacts from the Pokeballs. They're going to try to stop him from getting his utility down. A lot of holding is happening. Oh, that's going to be Alibi taking the head off of Static. The refrag from Rez is going to go out, though. Rez's perspective, he's holding these stairs, knows that someone could still be here, even though it's a basement push. That doesn't mean that the map is off limits for them.
Yeah, not really much happening. Both teams kind of
getting aggressive here. Going to be swinging onto site. Little information, going to be flashing as much as they can. That's going to be a pick on the defending side. It's going to be the Zofia being taken down as Rez tries to push in. Oh, that's going to be a pick for Rez. That's a big pick as well.
But the bomb is dropped.
Spoon is going down as well on the stairs. That's going to be Bandit being able to lurk on the stairs to stop MC Evangelos. But Rez is absolutely popping off here. He needs 2 more and to get the bomb down as well. Can Rez do it? It's going to be down to the wire here. He's playing with a very open angle. That's a Nitro Cell. Going off. He doesn't quite get hit with a Nitro Cell, but is going to go down by the Bandit who is on stairs.
Sadly, just got pinched in that corner.
Had to get the bomb down there. You only have like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you know, Rez played that the way he could. He got 2 picks there, got bombed down, but Fanshawe really just utilized their numbers advantage and pinched Rez. And when he was in that corner, he had to turn and take a gunfight, and unfortunately had the wrong timing.
Just got shot in the back. Moving on now. It's another attacking round. My apologies. It's actually 1st to 7. Thank you for your help.
Capitao
is really good, I'd like to say. So, like, being able to flush out positions that most defenders would be able to hold off. So, let's say you're holding a very tight angle. Let's say on this map is going to be bunk beds. With Capitao, you're able to fire the bunk beds, so you can't actually sit there and hold there.
I think they should just play Dokkaebi again.
Don't lock the Blackbeard. Don't do it. I saw it being hovered by Bo Higgins.
Blackbeard used to be extremely strong back when I played because that shield was if you took a gunfight against Blackbeard, you were just gonna lose because he was going to win 98% of his gunfights. And
now it's made of saran wrap. So,
10 seconds to go.
It doesn't stop bullets very well.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
So look at these drone placements by MC here. They're putting the drones in places so they can use them for later. Now they're going to try to get another point here on their first map of Oregon.
So when is MC going to switch over to defense?
After this round.
Okay. What I was going to say, because we have played 3 rounds here of MC attacking.
Yes, I believe it's actually 4 since it's best of 7. So if you win all 4, then you have to win only 3.
Okay, so it's best of 7, 1st to 4 wins, or
first
to 7 wins.
First to 5. Wait a minute. So yeah, 1st to 7 is what it says in the chat. That's what he says. So we're gonna go off that. We're probably gonna give them a chance to play every site. It's kind of what it is. Like, I don't play very what is it called? I don't play Siege the way these guys play Siege.
I haven't played Siege.
I play it very
forever.
Casual. So we're gonna see that it's gonna.
And I played very casually.
Kids here in Spoon taking first contact. Almost getting his head blown off, but he is peeking this big window. A little bit of an ego play here, but we're gonna see it. Look at all these angles the defenders opened up. And that's going to be Frost getting the first pick onto Evangelos. And then another onto Bo Higgins.
So it's going to be a 2v5 for Marietta right now.
It's going to be very hard for Spoon to entry in here on the Iana.
Spoon is our captain. I believe in him.
You see Static also went down too. And now it's going to be a 1v5 scenario.
Spoon wins these.
Spoon against the world. And that's going to be a flawless round to end off the first attacking half.
Fanshawe got very aggressive on that defense there.
We'll say, and now, oh no, 2 rounds still swap. 2 rounds still swap. Okay, so they're going 7 rounds on attack. Oh my goodness. this game is going to last forever.
We see not much of a change in Marietta's attacking comp. Do you think maybe that Fanshawe's picked up on that and are starting to punish it, or maybe they should make some changes here, or what's happening?
So it seems that on Oregon, it's very difficult to go for walls because of how many vertical angles they can take and how many off angles you can take. So whenever you take off these off angles, like a thermite wants to go into a wall, but you can't take a wall because you have to clear 5 different angles. So with you clearing 5 different angles, it's just almost impossible. So they really are just playing for picks here, and that's kind of the way you want to play Oregon here. Play for vert, play for picks, as we've seen them been trying to do. The best strategy we saw so far was that blitz rush. They just weren't ready for it. And also Bohigum's glass absolutely popped off. We're going to see him actually lock that in again. This is something you don't usually see in competitive play, is a glass. Just because he only has a sniper. So one-shot headshot always kills in this game.
Correct.
When did Glass get a Mac 11? That's a bearing 9.
I only know about Glass's sniper gun.
I thought Glass only had a pistol. Never mind. If he's got an Uzi just tucked between his shorts, I mean, I guess, why not? Show the Glass all you want.
He's got the Gyat. Glass got the Gyat.
You can see Evangel is trying to take a very dangerous angle here.
Oh, speaking of one-shot headshots, Bohigums barely misses the head there going for the pick with the glass sniper.
That's going to be Spoon going down onto rooftop here by the Mozzie.
Evan, picking his teammate back up, potentially looking for a refrag angle here, knows that the enemy player is playing up on that staircase. And Bohigums once again goes down to that player on the staircase. Evan trying to play the refrag here, but unfortunately can't find the proper timing. Might have to just all in here.
This is a very difficult position that MC are put into. A 3v5 before they're even in the door. That's going to be Evan taking so much damage. I like how I swap the camera to someone else and it mutes it. That's awesome.
Pick out a res here, so about 4v4.
We did get a pick. That's gonna be a pick onto Rezo, the refrag.
Static looking to take out.
And now it's a 1v1.
Static looking to take out this staircase player who's been controlling most of the map, but he ends up getting flanked as Fanshawe pushes out of the defensive site.
Yep. A 1v5, it's a very hard one to... Oh, wow. That was... Whoa, ew, that run out. Holy moly, that run out.
I mean, in that 1v4 scenario there, they knew where he was. He was kind of just caught in one position.
I know, but...
pushed him with numbers.
He just... The run out right onto his brain as soon as he jumped out. Goodness. That's a play of a very knowledgeable...
He knows them headshotting moves.
So after this round, they swap. 6 rounds on one side, 6 rounds on the other. That's why it's first to 7. So you can win 6 rounds and then win the next on your defense or attack.
Well, we're going into what I would believe to be is our 6th round right now. 1 to 4 in favor of Fanshawe College. Maybe Marietta has a defensive strategy that'll allow them to come back into this game. We'd like to see them take the last attacking round here and go into defense with a 2-4 score line so that they can potentially crawl it back into that crawl it back on that defensive attack side.
I will say that Oregon is a defensive sided map, so being able to take maybe this round, if they take this round, they're in a very good position to win this game. But at the moment, as it stands, only getting 1 round into your defense, that's going to make it very hard for you to come back.
Fanshawe currently has been playing pretty aggressive the past 3 rounds on defense, and Spoon potentially capitalizing off that aggression and getting a pick early on, making it 5v4 in favor of Marietta.
That's exactly what you like to see. Those early picks from that early aggression. Let's see. We're gonna see comms coming out. We're gonna see pings actually going from Evan, pinging exactly where the enemy is, and that's gonna be a double swing out, and that's gonna take down 2 players of Marietta. Again, the lack of volume makes it so I can't really hear gunfights happening. And I'm gonna see Spoon droning in to try to catch someone and flush them out. Gonna destroy some barbed wire here. Looking for these rotates. That's going to be a pick from Evan. Evan's going to get the pick to try to even the odds here. Now it's a 3v3.
2 minutes to go for Marietta here. They can play this slow and methodical. They got to get the bomb down. They could try to play to get the bomb down. Try not to force much of anything. Allow Fanshawe to make mistakes to capitalize. And Spoon with another pick. 3v2. Marietta has the numbers. Let's see how they play this out.
Spoon is going off this round. He is tired of being with his tail tucked between his legs, and now he is going out for blood. You see he gets those 2 and try to capitalize off of the hubris of Pasha.
What was that thing he just jumped at?
He jumped at a bulletproof camera. Bulletproof camera able to get in sight, so if you just destroy it, then you can't...
Wait, so he threw the drone on top of it so it couldn't see anything?
No, he had exploded it, because Flores drones exploded.
Oh, okay. The drone explodes, okay.
Yeah, so he jumped to the Flores drone on top of it, stuck the C4 to it, and exploded the camera. It takes a while to explode. Not very... Oh, that flashbang.
2 members of Marietta fall.
Absolutely devastated them.
1v2 now for Marietta and Static. See how he plays this.
Couple shots fired here. I love the lack of sound. Am I to be muted on his end?
Oh, we can just make the sounds ourselves. Boom! And the hatch explodes. Well, footstep.
Oh,
Gunshot. Wins the round. Wins the fight there. Now a 1v1 scenario for Static.
He is seeing the Fenrir can pop out of any second. Look at that reaction time. Holy moly, look at this Fenrir just flick onto him. What is that angle?
Pew pew, headshot.
What a nasty angle from downtown.
And we are switching sides. Marietta, a great attacking round. Tried to get that 2-4 scoreline going into the defense here, but unable to come out. They were playing their numbers perfectly, but they ended up just, when they took the double swing onto a member of Fanshawe was just ready and read their number and ended up getting the double kill. Yeah, but Marietta was not able to trade off the double swing.
They're still able to play stacked on top of each other, but here is where Marietta is going to be able to shine. I know they have defensive strats made up, so they're going to be able to execute them very easily here. Only 30 seconds to, pardon me, set them up. You see Evan going to be shooting out this wall. Free real estate.
Typically, that's what we have impact needs for. We don't run out of ammo.
The shotgun is beautiful for this. As we see them working as a team. One person in the
This is a Jaeger. Jaeger's the one that electrifies the wall, right?
Nope, that's Bandit.
Bandit. Oh, so Bandit.
So this is actually Mute. Mute is putting the mute jammers on the wall so you can't...
But they have a Bandit, I want to say, right?
No, they don't. They have a Jaeger.
Oh, it is a I was right. I just had the wrong...
The line that they're going down at the moment is going to be a Jaeger, Maestro, Mute, Malusi, and Goyo. They've been running this the entire time. I can't be on static. He doesn't have sound. This is what they've been running in practice to try to get better in scrims. Try to best see if the caddy is going to be used here.
Your phone is singing.
Stand next to a mute jammer, it actually stops all of the Kebi's phones.
Yeah, but like the Kebi is still awesome. So.
Yep. Oh my goodness. You see that DP or Rez is gonna go down instantly. Here, as the roamers are trying to rotate back to site, as the site hit from big window is going to be taking place, and some trophy as well.
See a double push here with Bo Higley and Spoon.
Spoon is holding this off as much as he can. Holy moly is all I can really say. We're going to see that a hatch is going to be called.
Double pick from Marietta.
Double pick as well. That is true. Going to be the Malusi. You're going to be able to get 2 there.
That's 3. That's 3 picks for Marietta. 4 picks for Marietta.
Goyo is going to be able to get that awesome pick. We're going to see a freeze frame of Spoon, just in absolutely astonishment of what his team is doing. On our end, Spoon is still just freeze frame. Look at that glorious just. Next slide, please. Oh, it's a Montagne, or a Monty for short. You're going to see that they're just going to be able to slowly pick off this Monty. If a Monty 1v4 is here, that would be absolutely insane.
I think I would jump out of my seat. Marietta has number advantage. Monty almost gets a pick here, but Bo Higgins knows that he's there.
Honestly, they can just wait around, kind of just like fall asleep here. They're just gonna go try to get and run in and try to. But that's gonna be a Goyo. Setting them down.
Spoon went absolutely crazy. I want to say 3 picks that round.
Spoon did go absolutely off. I will agree. I know the Goyo got 1. Goyo technically got 2 with the fire. And a lot of SMG kills. So yeah, all those kills did come from Spoon holding off that big window push and be able to flick around and help his team.
Well, 2-5 right now. Marietta, they got 5 more rounds to go in order to take this. 2 more rounds on the side of Fanshawe. I really hope I'm saying their college name right.
Fanshawe.
Fancy college?
I don't know. And again, now they're going to be on a base instead of the vision blockers. I haven't actually seen those in use. These are observation blockers, very new. So what they do, we saw the Jaeger put them down, they stop drones from being able to see. You can stop it. There's another observation block we need to put down to stop these drones from being able to see anyone.
I remember lagging in Rainbow Six Siege during your defense phase, and you kept trying to place like up a wall, and it would just go chink, and then the wall would disappear. And you had to like try and do it again, and then it would just disappear.
Oh. I hate whenever it lags like that in Siege. It sadly happens so often. Footholds being made by Evan here, and now we're gonna see the drone. Okay, they don't shoot default cams. We don't do that here. Spoon's just on cams as Bo Higgins is lurking about, looking for a pick. We're gonna see a pick actually go off onto Bo Higgins here. Jaeger just goes down and gets caught out by a Hibana.
Hibana, Unana.
I feel my heart is in him.
I did like playing Hibana when I played Siege. So.
Hibana is fun to play.
My heart is in Dokkaebi, but I like Hibana.
Her gun hits like a truck, except the recoil is very hard. You can see Evangelos trying his best to defend his life in this corner here. He needs to be able to sit here as long as possible, getting forced out by a forest drone that has to push back into this corner. Actually, he's just going to reinforce it off.
Actually, not a bad for reinforcing.
No, he's conceding that corner. Usually he went to hold there, but his shield got taken down by a flourish drone, and then he got flushed out. He wants to hold this differently. We saw actually Spoon getting a pick here with the Goyo. Oh, Spoon is with another one.
4v3 for Marietta.
Spoon and Static are holding down this backside push very quickly, and Spoon is going to get flashed. Hold off these stairs. I'm looking main. It's a Monty. Monty Hibana left. One more that MC hasn't got a read on. You're going to see Evan throwing out his toxic gas canisters to try to stop any progress from coming in.
Seems as if the pace of the game has slowed down very exponentially. 50 seconds remaining for Fanshawe and their attack side here. Spoon trying to hold off this side of the map, and looks like he's trying to hold off Staircase and someone peeking him from afar.
He has to play aggressive here just so the rest of his team can hold angles. And he's going to see Evangelos getting absolutely fried. His eyeballs are no longer working.
Spoon falls.
Going to go down.
Evan falls too.
Evan's going to be able to fall as well. Now it's looking a little bit better for Fanshawe, but it's going to be Fez making it evil. Even Rez making it even.
Rez is a little evil with that pick.
But now it's going to be what? What did I just witness? Static got a kill with his super shorty.
1v2 though. Or 2v1.
2v1 is just a Hibana, and he's gonna go down, but now it's up to Rez to just play.
Just have to die. Just don't die.
Play like a little baby. He's trying to get the plant down.
And that should be the round for Marietta. Oh, he kills the planter anyway.
That's a great round there. And we're gonna see Static went absolutely off that round with the castle, got a pick, and then used his super shorty to get another. That's something you don't see very often.
Yeah, I got a shorty kill him in the Valor match the other day, so.
I did see that. Now we're going to see the Maestro be picked up by Rez here. on Echo. So now they're going to be going for a first floor hold, which first floor is not the best one to hold on. It's actually your third site to pick.
Protect the bomb.
Kitchen is the best one to choose out of the two, but definitely not the best. Actually, we're going to be going for a lobby and church hold.
3 to 5 for Marietta. They've won 2 rounds in a row on the defense here. Seems as though, like you said, Oregon might be a very defensive-heavy help. Maybe Marietta's just a very defensive-heavy team.
Yeah, this is a very defense-heavy map as well. Oregon, we see it in pro play a lot. We see just attackers trying to push their way in, and there's just so many good angles to hold on Oregon. It is almost impossible for attackers to get in. I will have to say that I think about after this round, I will have to just leave you guys with Tyler here. I have a scrim for Overwatch I have to attend, just so that we can make sure that we win our next game of the season and get that dub. Not next week, but the week after that, because we're in a bye week next week.
Well, I will sit here and provide as much commentating as I can.
Just know that Marietta is a W. They will win.
True. I'm pretty sure
with no sound still.
Our good and lovely director Matt Williamson will probably come in to assist me. Him and I probably have the same amount of level of knowledge, so it's going to be, you guys are going to be in for a very entertaining cast, so to speak, as we both will probably have no clue of what's going on.
See, I think Rez was trying to kill someone on tower from mini tower here. We're going to see the line EDD is going to go out. Not EDD. Just call it Big Brother. Why not?
Isn't Big Brother like...
That's what it's called in Rainbow Six Siege. That's the nickname of it. It's Big Brother.
Interesting. I'll pick for Fanshawe College into... I could not see who ended up falling for.
No, it's not. I'm looking. It's actually Spoon that went down. Spoon on the castle went down there. We're gonna go over to Statics POV. No sound is on, which is amazing.
We must make the sound for ourselves. Big explosion, kaboom, pew 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 pew. Gunfight. Nobody ends up falling. Run, 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 run. Beep beep beep. Your phone ringing.
Oh,
pew,
look
pew,
at
pew.
that pick.
It's a pick. The bomb has been dropped.
Pew, 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 pew. Keep gunning it down, but that's going to be a Grim pushing it back at them. Grim from behind, actually. Grim is actually going to be able to just walk upstairs for free. No one's really holding that angle on site. Both are off site, and now there's that sound I was looking for. And now it's going to be Rez, the only one left.
He's got a shield.
Rez gets run down and then ended by the Grim, and now it is in match point scenario.
I'll tell you what, with all my hours of Call of Duty I've played, when someone runs at you with a riot shield, it's not the best feeling in the world.
No, you kind of just look at them just like, well, I did have a plan, and now it's gone.
I would love to be able to shoot you, but I can't.
Funka
with Vinny in the chat. Sadly, Mr. Vincent Anderson is no longer here with us. What? No, not. He's still on the planet. He's still on the planet. He's just not at Marietta College with us anymore.
Little Vinny died. Unlucky. You see, what is that little Maestro Cam spot? We got to see it. Got to see Rez place it. He placed it in a little goblin spot. We can get another round here, make it up even.
Once again, we have no more noise, so we shall...
I do love no sound.
Welcome back to...
No audio. You know what? It's just like actual Rainbow Six Siege. There are no audio cues. It's awesome. Okay, boys. I'm going to leave you here with Tyler. I will have to go and play in my scrim. So I will see you guys. Make sure that Rainbow Six Siege stays hype and we get ourselves a win.
Okay. So I'm assuming Matt Williamson will end up joining me here in the next probably few minutes here. going to just swap around POVs here. Marietta kind of just playing pretty slow here. Trying to figure out what's going on, how Fanshawe wants to attack. This is match point. Reloading. Evan just putting holes in the floor, potentially to see through it. Speaking of holes in the floor, Rez gets picked through one of those. Looks like Static will end up falling though in the meantime. 4v4. Oh, Higley dies just as I was about to swap to his player POV. 3v4 in favor of Fanshawe College right now. Fanshawe, they do have the number advantage. We're going to see if they decide to get a bit aggressive here with that advantage. Spoon ends up getting a pick. 3v3. It is all tied up and at match point. Marietta absolutely has to win this round in order to stay in.
I'm not gonna leave you in the dark, Tyler.
I mean, we're vibing.
Okay.
I've committed to the fact this is probably going to be a bit more of an entertaining stream than a...
Okay. And that's okay. So it looks like it's match points for Fanshawe, and I think...
Marietta wins the round.
They are down, but they are not out.
4-6 right now. Marietta 2 more rounds. Coming out very strong. Only giving up 1 round on the defense so far.
Yeah, so that's the one thing about the Pioneers is they've struggled forever with offense. You can ask Bobaflex here in the chat. You can ask Funka in the chat. Offense is kind of our weakness, but on defense, we thrive.
I think that's just the nature of
That's
gaming in general, though. It's easier to defend than it is to attack.
Yes, it is. Yeah, defense is a much easier. So the fact that they are starting to come back, and that might give them momentum because that could end up tilting Fanshawe and get the Pioneers back into this. So while the Pioneers have their backs to the wall, we are seeing them starting to go through.
Evan putting lots of holes in walls right now for easy, quick transition between rooms.
Well, also to get some vision, like sometimes you'll see like they have holes so they can actually see where the opponent is. Or sometimes what I'll see is they'll have like very specific holes to get very specific vision. It's kind of like a mirror, except really, 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 really small window. Getting a little bit here. We are using NDI.
You can jump up that now?
Yeah, you can.
What? Since when can you jump up those?
Since now, apparently.
I have never ever seen that before.
Okay, yeah.
I guess they might have given an operator the hops. They given an operator the hops. I don't know if that's like all the ops can do that now or not. But
yeah, we're seeing Evangelos. You know, it looks like the Goyo fire was at least the Spoon, I think, might have noticed something. So they kind of pre-firing, checking.
Looks like that's a pick onto Bo Hagley from Fanshawe, and another pick coming out from Fanshawe onto Static.
So that's already 2 down for the Pioneers, which is not good because it is match point for Fanshawe.
Not where you want to be. Definitely not where you want to be.
But it's not over yet.
No, I've seen stranger things happen in my lifetime of playing and watching and casting video games.
Everyone's kind of holding their angles. Rez is just kind of hitting the corner, but going to fall back. Vandals is over by Heath. And Spoon's going to get headshot, so he's trying to call more that Rez go down. And Vandals is the only one that's left. A minute 30 remaining. It's a 1v5 situation. He takes out one, but he doesn't see the other.
Unlucky.
That is unfortunate. He tried to make the comeback, but was just not able to do so.
4-7 though, still not bad. Like to see them come out and take a couple more offensive rounds in the next match though, and potentially maybe that'll help tighten the scoreline. Maybe even if they take 3 or 4 offensive rounds, they could actually end up with a dub once they go into defense.
It could very well. But yeah, so Fanshawe will take that first game there. But yeah, a lot of it was just falling behind on offense, which is a little difficult to do. They got a couple rounds here and there, but I think it was just that they were really behind offense, starting to make a comeback in defense, but it was just really hard to kind of to catch up from that deficit.
Yeah, once Fanshawe, luckily though, they had such a tremendous lead from their defensive rounds that they were able to have the time to read Marietta's defensive playbook, defensive strats, and they could give up 3, 4, maybe 5 rounds because they were on match point, so they could give up a few rounds, learn how Marietta's playing defense, and learn how to counter it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't give up a round once they're at that point, then anything can happen. And we've seen some very wide momentum swings before. It's just in this case, it just didn't turn out in their favor. Evangelist did the best he could, but the Pioneers were getting picked off one by one. But that's all right. That's why this is a best-of-3 series.
True.
So we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll get into Game 2. It looks like the map is going to be Border, and I believe the Pioneers are going to be on defense first for this one. So we'll go ahead and take that break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back. So we are getting game 2 set up. The ready checks are coming out. It looks like the second map is actually going to be Clubhouse, not Border. Border is map 3. So we will be getting into map 2 very soon. I think the ready checks were.
Let's just skip. Go to map 3 right now.
Well, we got to win map 2 first, then we can go to map 3. But yeah, just as a reminder, guys, I do apologize for some of the technical issues. This is the first time that we're doing full NDI streams for the game, so I know the resolution might not be great. I know for Stack's perspective, the audio isn't quite working. We don't know why. So just kind of first stream technical issues, and we're going to try to clean all that up, and hopefully the next broadcast will be better. But so we appreciate everyone's patience and understanding as we are trying to get the best production we can for you. So live and learn. That's what happens when we got new equipment. We're trying out some things. You're going to encounter some bugs. But all right, I thought they were ready, but no one has actually started yet, apparently. Not sure here.
Wasn't there a game, I can't remember. There used to be a game I used to play where when you're in the custom game, before the custom lobby would start, everybody would check ready. Like you could check or uncheck if you were ready as a personal, like everyone would have to personally check ready before the custom game was able to start.
I think you technically can do that. Oh, we are starting up, so let's go ahead and get into Clubhouse here.
I can't remember the name of that game now. It's gonna bother me.
Okay, okay, there we go. Everyone else was loading Clubhouse except for Spoon for some reason, but okay, we're good.
He's loading into Border already.
Yeah, so Pioneers banning Lion. Interesting choice here. I mean, now, Lion can be annoying on the offensive side, just using his gadget to spot where everyone else. So it's basically like you have to stand still. Fanshawe taking out Jackal, which is expected. Very popular pick on offense. Apparently, like the last time I've been streaming or broadcasting Siege, Thatcher was the one that was always banned. With the EMP grenades was always OP, but apparently Lion's now the new OP up, and I'm sure those in chat are going to say yes. There's the Mira ban. You have to ban Mira on defense. Just gives out way too much information by being able to put out that window. So now we'll see.
I like Mira.
That's why I get banned. And then Valkyrie. Yeah, Mira. It seems like defense bans are usually going to be Mira, Valkyrie most of the time. But all right, Clubhouse. A little bit of a nostalgic trip because I still remember back when the Siege team started up, Clubhouse was the map of choice for the Pioneers. So we'll see what strategies the team has. They will be starting on defense this time, so we'll see if they can get a bit of a lead before swapping to defense. So what do we got here? We got the Kaid, we got the Jaeger, we got Smoke, we got the Legion, and apparently Spoon's playing a new op that I don't know who that is.
I don't know any of the ops.
I don't know any of the new ops. Let's face it, I didn't know any of the old ops. Why are we commentating this game?
Like I said, we're here for the show.
We're here for the balls.
We're here for the show.
Guys, just get some popcorn, get a cup of tea, well, maybe some decaf tea. Sit back, relax. We're gonna have some fun here, and we're gonna cheer on our Pioneers as they are getting their defenses set up on Clubhouse.
So we got chat for. We got our experienced Siege players, Vinny and Funka and Bobby in the chat. They know what they're talking about.
Yep.
So
yeah, they can tell you a lot more about this game than we can. So shout outs to our alumni for being here to support the Siege team. So right now they're just getting all their devices set up. They're seeing Rez going down the stairs, checking for any entries, and it looks like Static did get some crossfire here, and Bo Higgins is down, not completely out yet. So I don't know if he's going to be resurrected. Once again, we are having some audio issues from Static's perspective, and I don't know what's going on with it. We did see some fire coming out from Spoon.
His OBS honestly might be muted.
No, I checked that. It looked like it was fine. I was having the same issue with the Fortnite stream. For some reason, it's that computer, so I don't know what it is. I'll have to go in and try to work on it.
Oh, pick for Fanshawe.
Yeah, so we do see that Bo Higgins was taken down. But Rez is going to be picked off as well.
3v5 for Fanshawe right now on the attack.
Yeah, minute 41 remaining. Spoon still checking. Not going to see anyone there. Evangelos over by these stairs. And Spoon's going to catch some fire, so he's going to rotate around. And he does catch one. Great headshot.
Boom, headshot.
Looking for more.
Looks like
we're going to see Statics is going to take down one as well. So it is a 3v3. Although Evangelos gets knocked down, but he's still up. Spoon's looking for a fire. And he gets taken down. The diffuser, I mean, the bomb has been planted, and Evangelos was trying to defuse it. He's the only one remaining. He does get taken down, so the round will go to Fanshawe.
Man, it had numbers advantage for there, but once Fanshawe was able to get in and get the bomb down, they were able to push out and take that map control.
Well, what didn't help was, I mean, they were able to get the pick onto Bo Higgins, but he wasn't completely eliminated. But there was just no way for anyone to be able to go over in the rescue without getting taken down themselves. And then once that they had that advantage, Spoon did fight back, but it just wasn't enough to secure the win. So obviously everyone's going to be getting their defenses up. Looks like it's going to be down at the bottom. All their barricades up, all their gadgets.
10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5 seconds.
Okay, we might be getting a little bit of audio delay as well through NDI. Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of an audio delay.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I'll have to keep working on that too. That's also another thing with NDI. Sometimes, like, the longer the stream goes, the audio starts to get slower and slower. There was a fix for it, but I can't remember what it was. So we'll have to do some. We'll have to continue to do some tweaking with the NDI settings to make it work right.
But yeah, it's the first stream of the semester, so we got a long way to go.
First Siege stream of the semester.
Well, yes.
It would just be nice if Ubisoft allowed more than one observer. That would make things so much easier.
Probably, yeah. You figure for their, they would have some form of, like, esports, custom game mode that would allow more than one observer.
Yeah, but they don't. Because it's Ubisoft. Alright, Spoon's just checking around, but so far everything's pretty well. Never mind. I was about to say things are quiet, but Spoon is seeing some fire, looking for an opening. Taking out some drones.
Pesky little buggers the drones are.
Drones give a lot of information. Like, even when you take out a drone, and Evangelos is in a bit of a fight, has to fall back, looking for a peek. Looks like it's going to fall back. Meanwhile, Rez is going to spot someone on the upper floor. He sees it. He actually sees 2. So he's trying to get that information to the team. 40 seconds remain in the round. Still 5v5. Although Spoon and Evangelos immediately get taken out.
3v5 for Fanshawe.
And then Savage gonna get taken out. So will both of them. So now it's just Rez that's left. 23 seconds remain. He gets 1. But the crossfire is going to take him out. And the second round will go to Fanshawe.
Great attack from Fanshawe. They played their time, got a couple picks, and once they realized they knew where Marietta was, they exploded onto the map and picked them off one by one.
It's all about that map control. Like the idea is that you slowly like gain control of different rooms, and the Pioneers actually had to kind of fall back a little bit. Oh, are we gonna see a Captain? We are seeing a Captain coming out.
Lord Captain.
All right, we gotta swap over to the Spoon on this Captain. We don't see him a lot in games.
Good old Lord Captain. We're gonna see how he decides to use this turret. If he decides to.
I think you're thinking Tachanka.
Oh yeah, Tachanka.
Tachanka's the one with the turret.
Yeah.
No, Captain's got the really
traps.
annoying traps along the doors.
Yeah.
So you go through a door and then boom, you die.
You die. Very easily noticeable though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and I have seen games before where someone completely forgot about a Captain trap that just dies. Like, oh yeah. Like, you gotta watch doors when there's a Captain.
I'm sure there are some wonky spots you can put a Captain trap as well.
Some, but it's still destructive. You can still take them out. Like, they're big. They are big enough they can be noticed. Otherwise, that'd be too OP if you can't notice it and then you just walk through and die. Okay, 230 left, taking out drones. And we're going to see Evangelos already taking down 1, but Spoon's going to get taken down. So 1-for-1 trade. Towards the bomb site, but still pretty quiet. Bo Higgins is kind of chilling over here by the window and gets immediately picked off.
Unlucky timing there for Bo.
It's a caster's curse. Every time I flip the camera to someone, it seems like they die. Now, Rez is going to be moving up towards the bomb site. Drone's taken out. And Static's gonna get taken out, so it's just Rez and Evangelos left. And Evangelos is only at 15 health, but does get one. Rez is trying to fire, but Evangelos is down. He gets taken out, and so does Rez. And that's another round for Fanshawe.
3 rounds in a row on the attack for Fanshawe.
That is not a good sign because
you've only got 3 more.
Right, and then Marietta will be on offense. So they're going to have to make some adjustments. Things I don't really know enough about this game to really...
I don't know what they should be doing differently either, to be honest.
Well, we're seeing a lot of headshots, so you just got to make sure they're watching their peaks, watching their angles. It could be reaction times as well. They're just gonna have to
put a pizza on the wall.
This isn't Fortnite.
It was a Dorito. Look, you can't tell me it's not a Dorito.
It's a specific device from the Maluzi that I don't remember what it does, but I remember it's annoying. That's all I know about.
I bet the call out is Dorito.
5 seconds left. protect your bombs from being
Finish up the
defused by Op 4.
barricades.
Wall reinforced.
The last barricade. Getting a little bit of spikes, but hopefully it will clear up very soon.
I'm on guard. Maybe she's in. Loading new
Bomb
mag.
located by Op 4.
Seems though Fanshawe is, I don't know if like finding the bombs is something that Marietta is trying to keep them from doing, but no, don't the drones find the bombs?
The drones find the bomb, so it's and the thing is with this kind of play, like, oh, we're seeing Static got taken out of the headshot there, found the guy go through the window, but just didn't survive. But no, the thing is with competitive and pro play, if you know where like certain devices are, certain layouts, you already know where the bomb is before the round even starts.
I assume they know all the bomb spawn locations anyway.
And Evangelist gets headshot as well. So I mean, like, the issue we're seeing right now is just a lot of those headshots. And Bohemians is going to be taken out with another headshot, so it's just Spoon. And actually, that's going to be it. Spoon got taken out with a headshot, but we're just seeing headshot after headshot. So it seems like the big difference here is just on the gunfights.
Could be. Marietta could be taking gunfights about the same time that Fanshawe is taking theirs, but Fanshawe with the higher crosshair placement, once they get that first shot off, all they need is a headshot to win the gunfight.
Yeah, it's just like what we see in Valorant a lot. A lot of times where we'll see people do the body, like the chest shots because they're used to it, but you gotta really go for the head if you want to take it down quicker. So, I mean, if Fanshawe is doing better with the aim placement, then they're gonna have the advantage in those fights. It is 0-4, and they're going to be getting close to swapping sides. They only have just a few more rounds beforehand. Pioneers need to try to get a couple rounds, otherwise when Fanshawe's on defense, they won't need much to close out the series, because they did take map 1. Now that was a close one. It was 7-4. So far, Pioneers have been struggling.
Map 1 may have been a 7-4 in favor of Fanshawe though, but Marietta's attack side, they only picked up 1 round. So they really need to come out strong in these last 2 rounds in defense here.
And we're seeing Evangelist gets immediately picked off, not by a headshot, but still Spoon's trying to fire back. And Rez is going to get a kill, but Spoon is going to fall. Bohagley's going to take that one, so they're just kind of trading all across the map.
3 versus 3 on the map right now.
Rez is still keeping an eye on the bomb site. I think Bohagley's might have spotted something. He's going to fall back. There's some gunshots, but I don't see anyone engaged right now. They're about a minute 33 remaining. It's still a 3v3. And now Legion has set up a couple of toxins.
Fanshawe has a minute until they have to place this bomb, so it's not like they're running out of time here.
Now, they have plenty of time. Just looking for the right opening. Static does get taken out. He's not out, but now he gets eliminated. So it's just Red and Bohemians that's left. Bohemians takes a hit. Down to 25 health. But Rez is going to get a pick. It's now a 2v2. 35 seconds remain.
As this timer ticks down the Fanshawe, they're gonna see potentially some mistakes come out of them. Maybe they can capitalize because they're gonna have to get this bomb out.
Yeah. And yeah, and the bomb does go down as well. Rez is going to try to take down the remaining two. He gets one. He's got to find the next one. He gets the other. That's going to be it. He's going to be able to disable the bomb.
Huge 2v1 for Rez to take Marietta's first defensive round of the match here.
Yeah.
Not match.
Yeah, the round. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of audio lag. We apologize, but it's still a dub for that round.
Last round of the defense here for Marietta. They need to take this round, put some points on the board going to their offensively, have some wiggle room to work with.
Yep, absolutely. This is the opportunity to try to get back into
Secure the area. The bomb's protected.
I mean, a 2-4 is definitely a much better position than a 1-5. So we'll see if the Pioneers can make some adjustments. Just find the right opportunities. Everyone's getting their
5 seconds and counting. Bomb location secure.
Alright, round has begun. See, Evangel's getting to the last barricade up. See, Spoon's gonna be checking. So it takes a hit, falls back. Already about 2/3 health. The breach is gonna be coming out, so he's gonna have to fall back. Gotta respect those breaches. Maybe looking for a peek outside. Takes down a drone, falls back. Waiting very patiently in the garage. I think Static was in a little bit of a fight. We're not going to hear any audio from him, but trying to take out that drone, not able to do so. Yeah, once again, I don't know why we're not getting audio from him, but Static does get one pick. Great headshot there. Maybe looking for more. I'm gonna throw out the canister. Actually, gonna throw out 2 canisters. I'm gonna use that to see if anyone's nearby. Using this canister as a way to kind of deal some damage, and then as they had to remove the toxin. And Rez is going to spot someone. They're gonna fire at him and takes him down.
You just shoot him through a camera?
Yes, that's how that camera works. You can actually shoot the camera. Although Static did fall in the earlier fight, but he still get a 1-for-1 trade. But Pioneers are up 4-3. But we do see that Bohem's on the Malusi down to 5 health. So not a lot of. He's got the super cautious, but. Yeah, Rez with that camera, that Maestro camera really comes through. And the flashbang comes out. But Pioneers are okay. 40 seconds remain.
3v4 in favor of Now it's a 3v3.
Yeah, Bohem's does get taken out. Evangelist is going to be looking to peek. Smokes are going to start coming out. And we're going to see Spoon's been knocked down.
20 seconds remain.
Rez gets 2. And Rez with an insane 3K. Just 1, 2, 3.
That's 2 rounds on the board for me.
Oh my goodness, Rez there. You can see it in his face. He's just like, yeah, You're welcome. But yeah, res pop, that's exactly what the Pioneers need as they transition into offense here. You can just see the smirk on Rez there. He's just like, okay. But now he's got his game face. It's time. They're on offense.
2 rounds in a row for the defense of Marietta. Let's see how they can utilize this momentum into their attack phase.
Yeah, we'll have to see how well their attack strategies are. I mean, it's definitely possible. And the thing with this game as well, similar to like Valorant, is the momentum can swing at any moment. One really good play can get the team really hyped up, and it can be demoralizing for the others. So if they're able to kind of take advantage of those mind tricks and get Fanshawe into a tough position mentally, Marietta can definitely come back from this. So that 3K by Rez may be exactly what the Pioneers need to get into the right mindset.
Alright, we got 6 attack rounds, 3 more for Fanshawe. If they can hold off Marietta and defend this, they'll come out with the W. Marietta needs to win 5 straight attack. Well, they don't have to win them in a row, but they have to win 5 attack rounds here in order to send us to a map 3.
Okay, so it looks like the bombs that Rez is just taking that electric damage like a boss. He's not worried about it. They're gonna breach that wall. A little bit of lag spike, but that's okay. Oh, Spoon is on the Flores. I did not know this. Okay, so Flores was one of those that the team banned quite a bit because of his exploding drones.
Hey, he's been playing that the entire match. Seems to be pocket pick
around.
right now.
Yeah, they spot the bomb. Of course, they knew where the bomb was going to be at any given point. But we might be seeing some engaging. Static is going to be kind of peeking. So they're kind of slowly working away. And here comes that exploding drone that we were talking about from Spoon. And Rez gets a pick. So Rez already on fire this game. Looks like Evangelist is going to be in a fight too. But although Spoon's going to get taken out. And so was Bo Higgins. So now it is a 3v4. Evangelist has gotten a little bit of a fight there, trying to find an opening. 57 seconds remain in the round.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Bomb has been dropped. Marietta now has to walk into Fanshawe in order to get that bomb.
The Static gets taken down. So it's just Evangelist with only 29 health.
And they're just bombing him.
Yeah, because they know he's low in health. So all they gotta do is just get one grenade launch and they'll be able to take him out. Actually, it wasn't even a grenade. It was just that last gun just peeked. He charged in. The other guy swung and was able to get it.
Fanshawe shuts down the momentum that Marietta College had gained within the past 2 defensive rounds and goes up 5-2 on defense. One more, and they'll be on match point. Hovering the Dokkaebi. But it will not get locked.
No.
Very sad.
No Dokkaebi. But remember, while in office, they can change. That was a thing they changed a couple years ago. Where
They can only change on defense.
Well, no, it's offense. So on offense, as you are scouting, you can change what you're playing. So like Evangelist here, it looks like he might be. No, he's not going to be swapping. But oh no, he's swapping to Thatcher actually. So yeah, on attack.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so on offense, you can change ops during the droning phase. Once the droning phase ends, then you're locked in.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, they kind of did that as a way to counter the fact that usually on defense you have the advantage. So it kind of is a way to balance offense, that they can adjust their composition based on what they see. So like once they drone in, they know where the bomb's at. They have an idea of what ops they're going up against. Because if you remember, in comp, there used to be the 6 pick option. So, like, you pick your 5, but then each team could have one person do a 6 pick because you can see, like, what the other team is playing. But they got rid of the 6 pick.
I never played this game competitively, so I would not know much about the comp set rules.
Yeah, there used to be a 6 pick option, but they got rid of it. Bo Higley did get picked off, unfortunately. And those early picks can be very detrimental to the team. You cannot get picked off within that first minute. So Evangelist using that Thatcher EMP to negate the walls. That does give Static a chance to breach with the thermite. So now that wall is open. Meanwhile, Spoon is kind of checking over his CCTV to see if anyone walks around. There might have been some stuff going on here. We see Rez looking by the gym, but he gets picked off right away. So now it's a 3v2. So it's just those gunfights. Fanshawe is just doing a better job on those. Spoon's going to be heading up to the roof. Angelo takes some hits, down to 59 health, has to fall back. Spoon's looking to kind of flank from behind. Gonna throw out a grenade to see if he spots anyone. And Static's gonna be moving in, but he immediately gets taken out, and so will Evangelo. So Spoon's the only one that's left. 50 seconds to go. Spoon gets 1, but still has 4 more to take out. Gets some hits in, but unfortunately, I think he got stuck at the reload.
He did try swapping to his pistol, but he did get bum rushed by the numbers advantage that Fanshawe had.
It's just when it's a 4v1, you can just double, triple, quadruple team, and now it is match point.
Game, set, game point, match point, map point, whatever you want to say. Marietta has got to now officially win 5 rounds in a row in order to stay in this.
Yeah, it really just comes down to it's those early game picks. That game picked off in that first round is so difficult to come back from. But they're going to be droning in. I think they're suspecting CCTV, but they're not seeing a lot there. So it's got to be Church Arsenal, because so when you're on defense, when you win on a particular round, you cannot use that same bomb site the next round. You have to change
that makes
it.
sense.
Yeah. So basically, like, if you win 2 defensive rounds, you have to do all 3 sites. So Pioneers already know that this has to be in Church Arsenal. It has to be at that bottom floor. So the round's begun. As I said, it is match point for Fanshawe.
Quick pick from Spoon.
Huge pick for Spoon. Yeah, I think they tried to spawn peek a little bit and got punished for it. Which, by the way, there is a spawn peek rule in here where on Evangelist gets picked off.
I don't feel like spawn peeking would be something against the rules.
Well, there is a rule. So, and Spoon gets another pick. That's already 2. So it's a 4v3 in Pioneer's favor. But no, so the rule is, like, sometimes if you ever play a game that they, like, look for the spawn point and try to immediately go for a spawn kill. So you cannot kill someone within the first 2 seconds of a round. They call that spawn peeking. But after 2 seconds, you could do that. In fact, we did have a match last year where there was a very quick kill, and we had to have an admin check it because it looked like it was a spawn peek. But the kill happened just shortly after the 2-second mark. They were able to time the exact difference in timing for that, so it was a legal kill. But yeah, spawn peeking is not allowed in this game. But in those cases where if someone tries to go for those early cases, you get punished for it. Spoon was able to capitalize on it. But still, minute 30 remaining. Pioneers have 4 versus 3.
See how they play their numbers advantage. It's a lot of floorboards opening up right now.
Yeah, we see. I mean, the team likes to play that vertical play. We see both trying to kind of get rid of.
Is that Roomba?
That looks like a Roomba. I think that's a new. I don't know what that is, but it literally is. Vertical play is huge in Siege because you can destroy. You can see where things are. Spoon unfortunately does go down.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
And so is Rez. So it's just Static and Bo Higgins remaining 2v3, 45 seconds to go. And the diffuser has been dropped as well.
That diffuser dropping is huge because now Fanshawe is able to just play around where that bomb is. And with the numbers advantage, Marietta's got to play into them.
Yeah, we see that Bo Higgins is trying to find anyone underneath him. He spots one and does get the pick. And we are getting some lag in here for the NDI. But
2v2, 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they're going to have to move now because they got to find the remaining two. They can't wait anymore.
15
I don't know
seconds
how
left.
long it takes to plant the bomb. He's just going to sit there with the riot shield, not going to be...
Yeah, it's
I don't think that the room will blow up.
He gets one. He gets taken out though, so it's just and unfortunately Static tried to go for the last kill, but does get taken down. Yeah, just picked off at the bar.
He chucked the Roomba like it was a nitro cell. Maybe he meant to chuck a nitro cell. I don't know.
I think he was trying to go. He was just trying to cause some disruption, but unfortunately the Pioneers will fall 2-7. But all right, so that is going to be it for us here. So, but yeah, the Pioneers gave it their best, but it just was not enough to take down Fanshawe. I mean, it's one of those where it's like they were struggling a little bit on defense there. It looked like a lot of it was just like those headshots, getting those picked off early on, and it's just really hard to come back from for those number disadvantage.
Yeah, I can't really commentate on what they could have done better. Maybe win their gunfights better. I don't know. That's all I know about an FPS. My first generation of thought when things go wrong is how do I win my gunfight better? So maybe that's what. I mean, maybe they're gonna VOD review this map pretty heavily. Was pretty close map 1. They do love Clubhouse according to the history of Marietta College Rainbow Six. They love Clubhouse, so that's a map they're probably going to want to get back, so they're probably going to hardcore dial in and figure out what went wrong during that map.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll definitely review it. They're already debriefing it now as we speak, actually, so they're going to work on it. This is a very dedicated team. So they will be back next Thursday. Even though it's our fall break, they are going to be here, so we will have our next Rainbow Six match on Thursday. But tomorrow, we'll have Super Smash Brothers at 6 against Ohio Northern. And then our League of Legends team will be playing against Mountain Union at 7:30. So we got quite a bit going on tomorrow, so hopefully you do come back. Tyler, thank you for commentating to do the best of your ability in this game, but it's still great to have you here. And shout outs to Zach as well. He had to take off to do a scrim with the Overwatch team, so that's why I kind of came in to help out. But yeah, thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shoutouts to all of our supporters, HyperX, Over the Moon Pizza, Elgato, Incrediware, MSI, Buy Blue Light, and Kovacs for all of your help. Thank you all for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night.